Imagine a parent leaving a child, her ward, or his or her ward on campus, expecting that his or her child is learning.
Right.
Then you come on the social media and you see that your child is having intimate
moments
sessions with
their teacher. Growing up, most of us were taught that our teachers are our role models. These are people that our parents leave us in their care for about half of the day. So what happens when the person supposed to care for you, to protect you, is caught in the midst of sexual misconduct? My name is KY. This is Viewpoint, where we dissect, expatiate, and discuss interesting stories on the TL. Today I'm here with
Arnold.
Hello, Arnold.
Hello, KY.
Today I'm not in a good mood because it's always one thing or the other on social media. Have you seen what we are discussing today?
Yes. It's a disturbing issue. It has been reoccurring several times.
Constantly.
And this month alone, we've had issues from several SHS schools in Ghana, and it's really disturbing because when, as you said, imagine a parent leaving a child, her ward, or his or her ward to on campus, expecting that his or her child is learning.
Right.
Then you come on the social media and you see that your child is having intimate sessions with
their teacher.
It's really disturbing, and I think GES needs to look into these issues and make sure.
I see 3 news reports that they interdicted the teacher.
Yes, that is what they have to do because it's protocol. When issues like this happen, you need to stop the teacher from doing any activity.
Right.
Because it's very sensitive. When issues like this happen, they have to take charge. The students in question have to be queried. The teacher, have to be queried, and the students too. You should also check about their mental health and all these issues. So
what does it have to do with mental health? Are you talking about post whatever happens or pre whatever happens?
Both. Maybe the teacher might be imposing himself on the girl.
It doesn't look like that. Did you see the video?
No, but listen. Even let's say take your boyfriend for instance. Before
Arnold has been saying my boyfriend on this set too much. Producer.
KY, your boyfriend I'm talking about is not you, your boyfriend.
Who is the woman here? So
your boyfriend. Okay, so your boyfriend. Take your boyfriend for instance.
Right.
Before you accepted his proposal, he was imposing himself on you.
Impose?
You didn't. Sometimes some of them you don't really feel the vibe.
Yeah.
But as time goes on, you really accept the person. You understand?
Right.
So we should also take it from the girl's point of view and see if maybe in the beginning the teacher was forcing himself on the girl. And
have you seen instances where students are chasing their teachers?
It happens like that. So for now, I'm talking about the girl, the mindset of the girl. You understand? From her point of view, maybe the teacher has been doing this for long, and now she's used to it. So, unfortunately for them, they were being caught this time. Do you understand? So sometimes
no. This lady was a willing participant, and then right now,
what I'm saying is not about this particular video. What happened before this particular video? Because you can't tell me this is the first time they are doing this. But why
are they doing it on school premises though?
It's shocking because I heard the teacher actually lives outside the school.
Oh, is it a boarding school?
Yes, it's a boarding school.
So the students cannot go with him.
We've had several back in school. The time we did school.
Yeah.
You never skipped school before.
I was a prefect.
Me, I skipped school several times. It'd be normal. It'd be something normal. So yeah. So maybe the teacher should have taken the girl out of the school.
But he can't.
If they won't do those things.
But Arnold, I'm not trying to excuse this whole thing. But there are certain things that you just don't do. In as much as this, and should I even say illegal? Illegal, it's even illegal because it's not supposed to be happening between students and teacher.
No,
but then if that is happening, at least take certain precautions. I'm not excusing this. No, it's wrong on all levels. But I'm saying, should you decide that you want to do something like this with your students or your teacher, take certain precautions. Don't come on campus and be doing things like this because the probability of you being caught is
really high.
This one, there's even a video evidence.
Yeah, there's
allegedly.
a video evidence. And looking at the teacher's behavior, the way his working ethics, shockingly, his mates, that is the other teachers on campus, were like, he's a very good teacher.
Good teacher care.
Yes, that is the report coming now.
People that have a certain look outside, they're the evil ones.
They claim he's a very good teacher. He's good at what he does. He's a science teacher. So, osanso ni madie, ono kwa tre biology, chemistry. Like, imagine your mate, your colleague.
I know.
You know he's really good at work. He's work ethic champion. Then you see videos of him with a student like
what
this.
What if she forced herself on him?
I
went to an all-girls school. I'm not putting my school on blast right now, but there have been instances where students were punished for inappropriately dancing with teachers during entertainment. First question, teacher, oh yeah, then entertainment grounds. And yes, oh yeah, how do you call it? And yes, oh yeah, house master. And I said, national service teacher. I'm not supposed to teach and go home. Why are you indulging students?
And what's entertainment? They are entertaining themselves.
But then there's some of the students too that, once again, I'm not excusing bad behavior. Some of the students, when you see the person, you are not able to tell their age. So I feel like even if you find yourself in a position where you are attracted to your students or something, age. What are you saying?
Let me tell you. When it comes to teacher, student, lecturer, student, it's not age.
What is it then?
It's not age. That is the working ethic. When you are on campus, the teacher shouldn't be involved in any intimacy with the student.
I stand by that.
Whether it's tertiary, secondary, no intimacy. Do you get it?
Intimacy care, no relationship, even before you get to intimacy.
Yes. So it's not about age. The teacher in any instance is wrong.
All instances.
All instances. Very wrong. You don't have to do that because it's a breach of your
code
working
of ethics. Code of ethics.
And this teacher, GS, has to really tackle this issue and punish him severely.
Like you said, it's not the first time we are hearing things like this. So when these things happen, how are the investigations done?
Sometimes
do they take it halfway and leave it, or they just
sometimes we see this on the news, then like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the news, nothing. We know they hear any update again. We don't know if it's being forwarded to the courts. We don't know what happens to the corporates. Sometimes we see, sometimes, not in this case, but sometimes when teachers fumble, when they do when they mess up on campus, you see their unions being behind the teacher. You understand?
That's not supposed to be the case.
But you see, it's like if you don't stand for, if the union doesn't stand for one teacher, it might happen to you. You understand? As a teacher.
So what of the students?
For the students, I don't think they have a lot of things to say about this issue.
In as much as teachers' union are supposed to support teachers, if there are no students, there won't be teachers.
Yes. But look at this issue that happened just, I think last week or last 2 weeks, where the teacher was beating the girl. You could see the teacher actually slamming this little girl on the ground. And when he was arrested, the union were like, they should release the teacher. They should release the teacher.
Why? Are we not humans to our students?
Their excuses, the girl is a bad girl.
Bad girl, that's what? This is annoying.
A bad girl doesn't mean that the teacher should slam her on the ground.
In as much as
what if you slam her on the ground? Not Nikoebu. What will happen?
Worst case, what happens?
Yes. So this issue is it should be really tackled well by the GES. The Ghana police should also intervene and also
see through
it that this man is really punished and it should stop over there.
You know, in as much as I'm trying to understand things from the girl's point of view, I mean from the teacher's point of view, where it's like the girl forced herself on him, blah, blah, blah. You see that thing where they say you were a bad girl, It is so normalized in our society. I went to an all-girls school, right? There were times where, of course, your parents cannot come and pick you, so you have to find your way to come home.
Yeah.
When we get to Medina, the things the market women say, how is that normalized? Like how?
But sometimes the students. It
doesn't matter. We are still students. We are still children.
We are students. Unim say we your teacher. You know, say you don't have to have any sexual intimacy.
Any relationship prior to sexual.
No, if you say any relationship, they can be friends. They can be good friends.
So let's say any romantic.
Yes.
Okay.
Any romantic.
But why are you friends with the teacher? Do I supposed to be friends with the teacher?
Yeah, you should be friends with your teacher.
You should have a healthy relationship with your teacher, but not friendship.
Why not friendship?
Arnold, you're a teacher. What do you do with your friends? You hang out with your friends. You may confide in your friends. Would you do that with your students?
Okay, so there are levels to it.
Friendship is friendship.
No, being friends with your teacher, okay, means when your teacher comes, you can exchange discussions with him. When maybe our person will smile, cry, oh, go and buy this for me.
Relationship. It's not friendship.
Okay, maybe you can say it that way, but
You're not supposed to be friendly with it.
I believe when you are friends with your lecturer or even with your teacher, sometimes to me public
but you shouldn't be friends. You should have a healthy relationship. Even friendly. Let's go back to the friendly thing. I said, even not teacher students. Let's say a man and a woman, right? So you can be. People say that there are women that are friendly, but then most men mistake it for flirting. Good. So let's say a man and a woman. Me like this. I can be with a person, I'm so friendly, I'm not interested in the person by any means, anyhow. But the way I'll come through for the person, if it's of the opposite gender, he might be under the impression that, oh, opemasim, like she wants something more with me. That's why I'm saying you don't have to be friends with the teacher, because the way, if I'm friendly with the teacher, I'll bet you say, oh, the girl is crashing on me, blah, 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 blah. I know where it will lead to. That is why the friendship should not exist between students and teachers.
Okay, and also with the teachers too, they are the one that have like, let's say the upper hand,
right?
Okay,
right.
Because they are kids. The students are kids.
Yes, that's my point.
Even if they become very free with you, you should learn how to control yourself. Know your limits. Don't engage in some certain activities.
Don't be friendly with your students.
Touching and all that. And that will happen.
That holding waist thing. You see, a teacher will come and be trying to enter a classroom. A student is there. Simple, excuse me. But maybe they are friendly.
Now we're moving
on.
It happens. Sometimes some of the teachers, nothing there inside. Some too.
Man.
Yes.
You say nothing there inside.
Oh, nothing there inside.
One time it happens, 2 times it happens, 3 times.
Now, woman too. We've had issues. We've had cases like this where the women are taking advantage of the boys.
I'm not refuting that fact.
Yes. So,
but most of the time it is men.
Most of the time it is men because that is how it is. You rarely see women being involved in this kind of issues because listen, when it comes to a boy child, okay, it's difficult for a boy child to approach his older teacher, trying to have maybe some romantic conversations or something.
Right.
But when it comes to little girls, they are not shy about it.
Me, when I was like 11, I was crushing on a 28-year-old or a 29.
You see. So
and
imagine.
You know something? I didn't understand. When I know I was trying to make, like, I was making it obvious that I liked the man. But then he was always pushing me away. Like, he was not even looking my way. Back then, I was annoyed because I'm like, but you can't see. I was a small girl, 11-year-old. I was like, but you can't see me, blah, blah. But now that I'm older and I sit down, that was the right thing he did. You cannot indulge somebody. So in as much as the girl is saying, oh, say, should I come and wash for you?
Yeah.
Should I come please, you are older, no better.
Why? Be serious. So let's go to the statement GS released.
Right.
Okay, so for immediate release, alleged sexual misconduct involving a teacher and student of Bole SHS. So
that's
management,
in the north, right?
Yes, in the north. Okay. I think in the upper east or so.
Since people made the region 16, I'm lost.
So management of the Ghana Education Service (GES) has become aware of a disturbing video of an alleged sexual misconduct circulating on social media, involving a teacher and a student of Bole Senior High School in Savannah region. So in the Savannah region, yes, one of the new regions by our short president.
Hey, I didn't say some.
Management of the initiated investigations into the matter. Has initiated investigations into the matter. Pending the outcome of the investigations, management directs that the teacher is interdicted in accordance with GS rules and regulations. So it means stopping someone from working.
Oh, okay.
So you are on hold.
Suspension.
Right now, yes. We are going to investigate into this issue because now they are writing WASI. So some teachers are working, you understand? So they have to make him stop, keep him wherever he is and investigate this case. So management strongly condemns all forms of amorous relationships between teachers and students. The service reiterates its zero tolerance towards sexual misconduct and cautions all staff to uphold the highest standards of professional ethics and conduct at all times.
Code of ethics.
They always say this, but you will see one bad
Nuts
inside.
It's not even one.
Then
Multiple.
at the end of the day, they'll stress the union. The union has to pretend to be behind the teacher.
You know the crazy thing about this? Let's say if this whole thing, I don't know how this is going to play out, but let's say this whole thing happened in maybe Accra or one of the major cities in Ghana. Oh, we are investigating. Right now, the police are really working. I'm not going to lie. Like, they are really working overtime. But then there was a time where something like this would happen. They would say, oh, we are investigating. It will go cold. Before you realize the same teacher is somewhere.
They've transferred him.
Thank you. Teaching. Another child is going to go through all of that.
Thing, yes.
This one, maybe she willingly participated. The next one, was she?
Yeah, that is the question.
And the question. These students are also, like I was going to say earlier on, they are enablers. So in as much as maybe you are crashing on a teacher, when he came to you with a proposal, and I said, when I would call, whatever happened. Next time he'll go somewhere. I'm not speaking about this particular man in particular, but next time he'll go somewhere, another student will say no, and that's where force comes in, and it becomes rape allegations.
Yes,
Do you get it? We should do better as a society.
I think he should be his license should be
revoked.
Yeah, revoked.
He shouldn't be a teacher anymore.
For me, that is the best decision. He should face his charges, revoked of his license, and if possible, safe crown. Maybe transfer no cost of remote area. Uncle Ejuma be for crowd. Farmer. To me supply tomatoes.
Never used to.
Yes. So management remains committed to ensuring the safety, protection, and well-being of all students within the educational system. Appropriate disciplinary and legal action will be taken against any individual found culpable. The public is assured that the matter is being treated with the utmost seriousness. Further updates, where necessary, might be provided as investigation progress.
They should be transparent.
So as you are saying, investigation is already
They should be transparent with the investigation. Yes, we need to see what is going on.
Yes, investigation is already in place. Only the surprising thing is this issue happened on Friday. And on Friday, they wrote their exam. So, she said, get on all culture on exams.
And exams, you know,
what do you say? Oh, person releases Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah.
Balance equation. Give and take. What the mommy and watch it.
No, that is just by the way. This conduct there, we know the support.
I was in a girls' school, so I'll keep giving certain examples. There were instances where I didn't know that taking a tin of milk is going to stop your period. I didn't know. There were instances where it's time to write exams. A student having a relationship with a teacher, I was said or called giving on, take it, but she's on a period and she has to take these things, like a whole tin of milk, and your period will stop. Health-wise, you're affecting yourself. Mentally, you're affecting yourself because you're not supposed to be in age gap relationship. You are 18, 17. What are you doing with a 25, 28-year-old? At least if you're in your 20s and there's a 10-year age gap between you and your partner or something, makes sense. But then you are young, in your teens.
Very young girl.
Mentally will affect you. Emotionally, or more breaking out because it's not.
The girl is nowhere to be found on campus.
Excuse me?
The girl, she can't be found on campus.
And now we're in an exam now.
No, I think I cut 2 papers.
So she knows what she did is wrong.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So it's not about being a bad girl.
Oh, sweetie. Even the teacher knows what he did is wrong, but they were all caught up in the moment.
And
they wanted to enjoy themselves.
The cheapest commodity you can get. There are people that 20 cedi Indomie, you will get it. So what is so attractive about a student?
It's also teacher now. 100 cedis be now 156.
You can't
at least
tell me
they are
he's in love with
professionals.
her. You can't tell me he's in love with her. That's all. You can't tell me that.
You understand? At least go for the professionals and enjoy yourself and come. And nobody go stress you. Even if your student can't say you then professional sex worker, they do something self-cry. That's a professional sex worker.
And you are
why are you engaging it with a student?
A student.
Someone's word. Someone entrusted the child into your care.
Some of them
cry. Class was science lab. Just said biology.
It
was in the lab.
Biology lab is a reproduction.
We're practical, physical.
Damn.
And it be serious because now people are asking, why not to have video? No.
Is it possible that the students also set him up?
No, if the students set him up, if the girl was involved, I don't think she'll run away.
So let's just say, let's play with words a little around here. Let's say she's about to complete school. Or SHS 93.
Yeah, 3. The final year.
Okay, good. So I'm going to complete school. I have this. I'm trying to be on her side and try and see things from another point of view. Let's say Oberie school. She's in like you said, maybe he forced himself. She said no, and still they had to.
Yes.
Eventually, yes. So let's say she's in a relationship with him, and she wants to get out of it. Or she's scared that maybe I'm in school, he still pester me, blah blah blah. So she went to gang. I'm just assuming. I'm not saying this is what happened. Allegedly, let me even say it like that before people come and take me to court. I don't have court money. So it's like maybe she wants to blackmail him to some extent. That, oh, I have a video of us. So don't continue pursuing me, and this video doesn't see the light of day. It could be like that.
It could be like that. It could be
so
like
on
that.
So on downfall, no record there, and as escalated.
But you see, if it's like that, it wouldn't go public.
It escalated.
No, because this thing happened on Friday.
I know.
And it's out.
Do you underestimate the power of this thing?
But what coming from where you are what you are saying, okay? You are saying that what if she's recording it to make him stop?
Yes.
Okay. If she's recording it to make him stop, it will be sent to him privately. Okay.
So here's another hypothesis. The friend recorded. She left the phone somewhere. Another person saw it. For it. That's what I'm saying. You are underestimating the power of this device.
True. So yeah, the girl, she's nowhere to be found.
Because a lot of the leaks that are you sure that a lot of the leaks that come out is the person that say, oh, let me post myself. It's just somebody like educator. But the rest, or somebody that is selling these things.
Yeah.
But there's somebody that knows that if this thing sees the light of day, it's going to tarnish my image, my reputation. Some of the kids, they are shameless.
Sure.
They don't have shame, God. They don't have shame.
Yes, just for everyone to know that on a teacher way and maybe I inviting a friends, it happens like that.
It's not just teachers too. Some of the students go for, let's say, the menial workers on campus. Let's SHS, you're not supposed to take a phone to school, boarding school. You take a phone, but then you don't have means of charging it.
So you take your phone to
it's while the phone is charging. They are plugging you.
So There's a plug.
And let me plug.
Yeah,
you see.
Plug and let me plug. That one today.
Charlie, it's serious.
It be serious issue, pa.
And a single sex school that you hear about them.
For me, dear, the teacher, if I go through, I'm heavy. He has to be punished.
What of the
girl, we have to consider the girl because she is the minor in this case.
What the young minor and the
but still cry or a minor.
It's true.
Even though she's a minor or a minor, and she has to be protected. Who are on your minor? You should know better.
But do you think to some extent the girl has to be like she has to face something so that it will deter the other students? Because right now, if you're saying, oh, she's a minor, she didn't know
she's writing an exam, so what kind of punishment do you think GS or the school would give to her that will affect her? Trust me, she will still write her last 2 papers. She'll still write it if she has because I learned it's just 2 papers more. She'll still write it because and you say the way it looks, and you say she was the one forcing. They were just standing there. And, so she will still write her paper.
Science lab.
Yeah, science lab.
Wow,
she will still write her paper.
People are taking risky.
Biology lab.
Reproduction.
Yeah, reproduction. Yeah. Or dissecting.
Also, what channel theory into
practical. Yeah. Charlie, it'd be really bad. And as a parent, if you see this video of your child, I'm sure say you can recover from this.
If my parents saw this and it was me,
because me, if I see my child,
God, how?
Like this,
I'll be thinking maybe you will see maybe you will see or your friend will see a forward to you. That's the crazy part.
It's he from one
and
from two and because me bano okosia de we wan fa.
Wow, though.
So, but you see, social media has also played a lot of negative parts when it comes to things like this. Because it has really exposed this case into to this sexual. They can easily access sexual content.
Yes, no wonder our honorable minister said you need ID card. to be able to access certain websites.
People were crying, and it was like, oh no, it's not like we want to keep your pictures or something. No, we just need your ID card for consent.
But
just
serious,
to know that.
So imagine you want to.
But that is good. That is good.
Have a scan card.
That is good, because even in the UK, they are trying to pass a law that says 16-year-olds under 16 can't access the internet.
That makes sense.
In a way.
Do you know, Arnold, these days, kids cannot go through an entire assignment without ChatGPT.
It be true. It helps the students, but sometimes it makes the students lazy.
Sometimes. Because people don't like to use their brains now.
It makes the students lazy. And when this law is being passed, I think it will reduce the sexual issues when it comes to minors in Ghana.
X is there. And Telegram is there. Even with the social media platforms now, when you post sexual content, they flag you. You can be blocked. You can be suspended. That is why you can't actually see the real video on social media now. But Telegram, they have groups.
Telegram, they forget Telegram. Telegram is a different world.
That's like a whole thing on its own. People even do businesses out of those things.
Yes, people do business out of it.
Snapchat, subscribe to my premium. I'll give you. Oh my god.
So sometimes you can't blame the students. You can't blame them because they are always seeing the sexual things.
Do it with your mates. If you do it with your mates.
No, if they do it with their mates, it's still wrong. You
are not supposed to.
Yes. So,
but if you choose to, why would you go for somebody older than you? Maybe at 20 years.
Because that is what she's seen on the internet. When you go to this website, you see mature adult, teenager, teacher.
Arnold.
Charlie, it be serious.
Arnold is a suspect. He knows a lot about these things.
Plenty.
Hey!
Teacher, parents, teacher, students. Arnold. It is there. Every sexual content
over here,
is
we
there.
don't encourage such things.
So it's disturbing. I believe that taking their phones from them is the best. Taking their phones from them is the best.
A student dating a teacher, me phone better from me.
So teacher, anything I say, taking the phones from them, depriving the students of using mobile phones. That is the best, because right now all the mobile phones are smartphones.
You know it's illegal to take phones to boarding school, right? Even in a school, it's illegal. But they still do. So even if you take the phone, how can you regulate that? You can't regulate that.
It's still there. So
you can't regulate it.
But now it's like it can't be controlled at all. Because back in our time, you barely see someone using a smartphone. That like way back in 2011, 2012.
Even when I was in SHS,
you don't go see
2004.
The phones you see are keypad phones, yam phones.
That my Vodafone phone.
But now you see iPhone 16 and iPhone 17 plus. That boarding.
On the more serious note, we need to be able to regulate these things. In as much as teachers should be more careful about these things, students should also be punished when these things come up. It's not, Charlie. If we start talking about it today, it won't even finish right now. Anyway, this was Viewpoints, and you guys, this was a very interesting conversation I had with Arnold. Do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow us across all our social media platforms, Kinte Studios. Keep the conversation going in the comment section. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notification button so that every single time we upload, you are one of the first people to be notified. My name is KY, and I was here with